The girl bought a whole box of golden beads. She worked overtime, stitching every bead by hand. Early the next morning, a luxurious dress stunned everyone. Even her boss, a top designer, was speechless. She even tried to claim the design as her own. But this was exactly what Lucy had planned, because hidden inside this dress was the secret to bringing her boss down. That evening, at the company's new product launch, a motorcycle suddenly tore down the red carpet. From the smoke emerged Lucy, completely disguised. Her golden and black outfit was striking, instantly stealing the spotlight from her boss Annie. Right then, her accomplice cut the lights. Lucy's other identity was projected across the building's exterior. As the crowd gasped, Cruella made her stylish escape. Her name spread like wildfire, an assassin in the fashion world, quickly catching the eye of major media outlets. Not long after, at an elegant London evening event, Annie was stopped before she could even exit her car. The car door had been sealed shut. Then Cruella appeared again, this time in a dramatic, long dress. She climbed straight onto Annie's car, letting her gown cascade over it, completely covering the vehicle. A royal uniform paired with a black and red rose gown once again became the media's obsession. By the next morning, headlines were flooded with stories of the rising fashion rebel, Cruella. But Annie wasn't about to let someone threaten her crown. She immediately ordered her team to dig up information. But the woman calling herself Cruella was like a ghost. Even the police couldn't trace a thing. Meanwhile, Cruella was still undercover, designing her next masterpiece right inside the company. What she didn't realize was that Annie was already watching her closely. Annie confronted her. "Why are you holding back?" she asked. Cruella replied, "I'm just expressing inspiration in my private time." To which Annie snapped, "There is no private time here. Your body, your designs, your soul, they all belong to me." And then she added with a smirk, "Looks like I've found another masterpiece." At the next week's fashion show, Annie strutted out in Cruella's dress. But suddenly, a garbage truck pulled up to the entrance. The driver flipped a switch. A mountain of clothes poured out onto the ground. And from the chaos, Cruella rose, defiant and fierce, rocking yet another new look. She climbed on top of the truck, smirking. As it drove off, the pile of what seemed like trash unraveled into a 15-meter-long dress. Cruella stood tall, laughing wildly as the media swarmed to snap photos. Annie, left seething with rage, could only watch. The fashion house's sales nosedived. Annie demanded her lawyers put Cruella behind bars, but after combing through all the regulations, they couldn't even figure out what crime she had committed. Annie's last hope now rested on the annual fashion night. That golden, mesmerizing dress was her chance to reclaim her title. But Cruella had already made her move. She sent her accomplice to secretly infiltrate the fashion house, deliberately, leaving clues suggesting a plot to steal the dress. Annie, suspicious and alert, immediately locked all the dresses in a secure vault. But that was exactly what Cruella had wanted. Finally, on the day of the big fashion exhibition, Annie ordered the vault